Prices of basic goods and commodities eased in July down to the lowest level on the Consumer Price Index so far this year. And according to the PSA, inflation slowed to 4% last month, well within the Bangko Central's forecast range. But food prices, particularly vegetables and fish, rose, and they were mostly felt by the poorest Filipinos. Inflation for the bottom 30% income households, rising to 4.4% in July. Let's talk more about the latest data on consumer prices and how would a third lockdown impact household spending. We're speaking now with ING Bank's senior economist, Nicolas Mapa, and Philippine Amalgamated Supermarket Association President, Stephen Kua. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Umpisahan natin, no? Sa'yo, Nick, no? I mean, bakit umakyat ang presyo ng mga pagkain, fish and vegetables, at saka mga non-alcoholic beverages?
Well, actually, before the lockdown, may mga nag-increase na rin ng presyo, no? I guess it's because manufacturers can't hold it back anymore, no? They have to increase prices. Nobody wants to increase price unless it's necessary kasi nobody wants to lose out on market share, no? Kaya lang palagay ko, kailangan na magtaas kaya may adjustments, no? 2, 3, 4%, no? Ang mga non-essentials, yung mga medyo nagtaas ng mataas.
Ano naman nangyari sa presyo ng manok, baboy at baka sa mga supermarkets, Steven? Umakyat rin ba ang presyo dyan?
Yeah, DTI is trying to rationalize with DA, no? The imported meats, and it seems like, prices haven't really gone down yet. So they're coordinating with us, no? The association as well as other supermarkets chains to ask us to carry imported frozen meat. Hopefully, bababa ang presyo. They're gonna launch it one of these days. DTI will launch it together with DA.
So, Nick, pag umaakyat ang presyo ng isda at saka mga vegetables, no? Ang natatamaan dito ang ating mga kababayan na naghihirap, yung mga walang trabaho. Makikita ba natin to ang continuous uptrend or magse-stabilize ba ito o babagsak pa yung presyo? Nick? Can you hear me?
Good evening, Rico. The food inflation is one of the most important. Talagang importante to kasi yung, as you mentioned, yung mga lower income households depend a lot on food. The consumption nila ng food mas malaki kaysa sa regular household. So higher food prices are expected to stay. Yung mga habagat natin na nakita natin over the past few weeks definitely have an impact both on your fish supply as well as vegetables. So expecting inflation to stay quite elevated, close to 4% over the next few months. Mukhang hard times talaga, plus yung ECQ pa. So challenge na job front, mahirap makakuha ng trabaho, tapos medyo pataas pa rin yung inflation or yung presyo ng mga bilihin. So it's going to be a very challenging next few weeks. Best of luck to everyone.
Sunod-sunod ang bad news, no, Nick, no? I-add mo rin dyan, no, yung presyo ng gasolina, umaakyat din. Ang presyo ng kuryente at ang hina ng peso against the dollar. Ito rin, kung isasama mo lahat ito, itinataas rin ng presyo ng mga bilihin. Nick?
Oo, tama ka dyan, Rico. You have the imported inflation, yung tawag nila. Dahil nga mas mahal yung imported crude oil, may tama yun sa utilities tsaka sa transport fare prices. So this is going to be a theme going forward in the second half of the year. We will likely see inflation close to 4%, so quite elevated. Lalo na with the weakening of the peso. Mas lalong hihina yung mas lalong tataas ng imported inflation, and then headline inflation will stay quite high.
Ayan, Steven, no? I mean, maraming mga factors kaya umaakit rin ang presyo ng mga bilihin. Isama mo na rin dyan, no? Yung pagtaas ng mga commodity prices sa international market at yung mga supply chain bottlenecks din, no, Steven? Dahil sa pandemya, hindi rin ito nakakatulong sa mga presyo ng bilihin.
Correct. Mahirap ispelin actually ang market right now, no? For those in the middle income, those supermarkets selling to the middle income group and the lower income group, we don't know how much, stocks to put inside our inventory, no? Kasi ang hirap ispelin eh. Nagsisurge ang mga tao, pero it's not exactly panic buying mode eh. I'd call that enhanced community buying, no? Mm-hmm. So nadagdagan ang pagbili pero hindi din naman todo katulad dati, no, in a frenzy, no. kapag panic buying mode, no? Those na may kaya, in some stores now which cater to those na may kaya, yeah, medyo pumasok sa panic buying mode.
So sa mga basic commodities sa supermarket, sa Steven, gaano kalaki yung taas ng presyo ng mga bilihin? Let's say for fish, for vegetables, for chicken, for beef and pork. How many percent has it increased year to date? Malaki ba ang pagtaas?
Basically sa amin, pinagmamasan namin yung mga processed food, no, canned goods, no, ranging from 2 to around 6%, ganun lang. May mga nagtaas ng beyond 6%, kaya lang they're non-basic, non-basic items.
So, alam mo, nung nag-umpisa yung ECQ, no, yung unang ECQ nung March 2020, no, nagkaroon ng panic buying. Ngayon, we're having our third ECQ in Metro Manila. Ano nga sitwasyon? Meron ba tayong sapat na supply sa mga supermarket, sa mga basic goods?
Right now, I think we have more supply than last year. No? Kasi last year, unplanned for everyone. No? We're talking about the retailers, we're talking about the distributors, we're talking about the manufacturers. People couldn't go in. There was no public transport. No? So that was the difference. And we didn't understand what COVID-19 was all about. No? This time, third time na, medyo may fatigue na rin sa panic buying mode. No? Number one, butas na rin ang bulsa ni Juan de la Cruz. And also at the same time, people are more, knowledgeable about what to look out for and what to, to be aware of. No, so they don't want to overstock at home if not needed, and they know that panic buying will just cause prices to go up some more.
Nicolas Mapa from ING and Stephen Kua, thank you so much for joining us on Buy, Sell, Hold on The Final Word.